Okay, I have a 5-point breakfast. I want to show you what I'm having. I know my eggs are very colorful these days. I have 2 eggs for 0 points. I have 1.5 ounces of this turkey kielbasa for, I believe it was, what was it? I think it was 1 point. And once I went up to 2 ounces, it became 2 points. So I just kept it 1.5. I have a whole Joseph's lavash bread here. And so the whole one is 2 points, I believe. And so half of it, I'm going to have it with 1 point of avocado, and then the other half, I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of PB Fit, which I haven't had for a while, and I actually mixed in some of the skinny syrup, caramel pecan, just to make it sweet and flavor my peanut butter so that it's not, you know, I don't have something else added and it's dripping out. So it's really good. It was really a great move. So this is going to be my 5-point breakfast. Starting dinner tonight, I've got some frozen peppers. I've just got a little bit of olive oil in here, and I'm going to cook those up with this. Smells really good already. It's diced chicken breast, and it is flavored. I'm going to also have some refried beans. I'm going to use the small street tacos tortilla shells, which are 1 point each. Hey everybody, okay, it's almost 8 o'clock at night, and I have some baking to do, so I'm going to start doing that. We just went down to the storage unit and got the kids' couch. It's like an old couch that goes into the family room, and so everybody's just kind of relaxing in the other room. I'll show you. We finished a tree. It's right in there. So honey helped me to put up some poinsettias all around the rim here, and I'm trying to decorate. There's some up there, here and there throughout the house. I think I don't have a lot of lights on in here, but trying to get some poinsettias around, wreaths and things like that, other little trees about. Trying to put some little splashes of Christmas here and there. So now I'm going to get moving and make some use of that KitchenAid and put together some cookies. I'll show you what they look like. Just watching. They're just staring at me. It's like they want a cookie. Right, while I'm waiting for those cookies to cook, I'm having a cup of decaf, and I'm going to show you the books that I bought at my favorite thrift store tonight. They had everything 50% off. So mostly all of these books were like $2, and I love looking at different books. Okay, so this one is Home Essentials, different decorating ideas. I just love sitting and this is very Zen-like to me, just looking and getting ideas from things like that. I love Middle Eastern food. I got this Moroccan cookbook here. Maybe I can find something out of there. I love all of Toscarino's books, and you can see this one was $17.95, but I bought it for, let's see, half of that, so about $1.50 maybe is what I got it for, or $1.25. This is all about working out, along with her, you know, eating clean plan. I love Nigella Lawson, how do you say her name? I love her cooking, and I got her book here for, what was this, half of that. It's $1.50 or so. I've heard of this book, The Prairie Kitchen Sampler, before. It's just a bunch of kind of like down-home cooking recipes, and I thought there's really no pictures, but when I look through it, it's kind of like potluck food, which isn't like my favorite, but I kind of, you know, something about it intrigued me, and I thought I would get it and just peruse it and see if I liked it, to add it to my collection, just to have well-rounded. I thought this was interesting. Rachel Beller, I guess maybe she does all of these, Eat to Lose, Eat to Win. It's just, she's a nutritionist, and she's got all kinds of like good, healthy ideas and stuff like that in here. I thought I would just kind of look through here. She had some nice recipes in here that I thought would probably transfer into lower points, and they look pretty good, so maybe I'm going to try to pick some things out of here. Lots of nice colored pictures too, so I like that one. And then this one, another Toscarino, the Eat Clean Diet Cookbook. I think I used to have one of these, and I gave it to someone who was looking for her stuff. I can't recommend her books highly enough. She's got great recipes, great tips. I don't know why the dog's barking. I think they want to go outside. Well, there's another one. I used to love Martha Stewart. This one's Special Occasions. I think I actually picked this one up for my sister because she used to, Martha Stewart's something that we used to share, different ideas from her and stuff. And this is all about entertaining and stuff. I think my sister would really love this book, so I'm going to try to put together a little basket for her for Christmas, and I might throw that in there. I used to want this book back when Borders was big. We used to have one in town, and they all closed up. And so this jacket is getting a little tattered, but the book itself is in, it's in perfect condition. I used to want one of these, and I never bought it, but I love Mediterranean food, and this is all about the Mediterranean and the food, and it's just like an experience. And back in the day, I think it was like a $50 book, and I got it for $2.50 today, so not bad. Anyway, those are my books. I just wanted to share them because I love books so much, and especially cookbooks, and I wanted to show you what I found for cheaps. Everybody, I seem to be ending the previous day vlogs the next morning, and that's what I'm doing now. So full disclosure, I didn't think I was going to eat any of those cookies last night, but I guess that wasn't realistic because I only make these chocolate chip cookies once a year. I made them smaller now than I normally do, and I'm not used to this oven because now I'm going from electric back to gas, so that's kind of a little bit of a jolt, and I need to learn this oven, so my cookies kind of felt it. I felt like I wasn't speaking to the cookies this year, but they'll pass, so I have to communicate a little bit more with my cooking method in this oven. Anyway, I ended up having two. I had two, and it was good. It was fine. I think I got it out of my system, though. Oh, excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. That was a sneeze. Anyway, so during the month of December, just to recap, I am trying to keep my points down during the day here and there so that if something does come along during the day, I'll have the points for it, and I won't be, even if I go over the 23, I've been staying in the blue dot range, you know what I mean, even with the treats, and so I really like that. I'm glad. I feel balanced as far as that goes. I feel like I'm making it within the zone that I want to be in, and I know that if I do that, I'm not going to put on weight during this month, although I'm not going to get on the scale this month. So I am still, like a week ago, I had a stomach bug, lasted a couple days, and I think it morphed into a little bit of a head cold. So I've still got a little bit of that going on. And that's so funny because I was just talking a few weeks ago how I hadn't been sick for like a year or something. And so this is it, I guess. But it hasn't been too bad. It's just a little bit bothersome. My voice is raspy as it is, so it's a little more raspy now than it normally is. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to kind of, the one thing that I have to realize, though, is if I'm willing to take the hit on, trying a few different things, saving my points and then having a little bit of a splurge, that's one thing. Another thing that I have to realize is that when I do that, it's usually a sugar splurge, and my inflammation is going to take a hit. So yesterday I had that ice cream because I forgot I was going to make the cookies, and then I had the 2 cookies on top of that. So this morning I woke up and I could hardly bend my forefinger here because I had such inflammation in the knuckle that it was a little bit swollen, and it's still it's a little stiff right now. And I don't normally have that kind of trouble, but I think when I overdo it on a little bit of sugar, I know it because I'm starting to feel it a little bit more in my joints. So I have to be aware if I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to deal with the consequences. So there is that factor to consider. But I'm really trying to just concentrate on balance this month, and not have, I mean, we just moved here, right? We just have been through, I'm not surprised I've got this head cold. I mean, it's like my body was like, phew, you know, finally had all these different moves and these things that, couple of house sales, and it's just been super, super stressful. And I'm still unpacking, and I mean, the house is coming together, and I'm like, wow, you know, I've almost got all the boxes out of the house. And then I opened the garage, and I looked, and I'm like, oh, it's like a sea of, you know, the aliens in that movie where they walk into that one area, and then they realize that they're in the middle of all these alien eggs about to hatch, right? And they walked into like the mother lode. That's my garage. I'm standing there, I'm like surrounded by all of these little alien boxes, and I'm thinking, wow, nice. Now I have to do it 1,000,000 times, right? But anyway, so that's coming up next. Just boxes and boxes and boxes. One day it's going to end. It's just like, you know, it's just like this health journey. Chip away one thing at a time, one day at a time, and then it all adds up, and one day you'll be like, wow, I really did this. I came this far, right? So just little bits at a time. If I thought about how many cookies I have to make for our clients, I would probably just pass out. So I just do what I can, when I can, and then one day it's all done. Anyway, all right, just stay the course, chip away, just chip away. That's my new motto, chip away. All right, guys, and not the chocolate chips. That's not what I'm talking about. All right, I love you. I'm going to let you go, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye.